NCTV45 presents The Thought for the Day. Monday through Friday, we give you a message of spirituality and inspiration.
Hi, my name is Anthony Pampina, and this is our Thought for the Day from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 14, where Jesus calls Peter out on the water. And Peter answered him, "Lord, if it is you, bid me to come to you on the water." He said, "Come." So Peter got out of the boat and walked on the water and came to Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried out, "Lord, save me." This is our experience anytime Jesus calls us to something new. It stretches us. It challenges us to go outside of ourselves. A priest friend of mine told me one time, he said, "Anthony," he said, "one of the ways of discernment that you can know you're going in the right direction is when the enemy starts to focus in on you. He starts to want to attack you with fears, anxieties, worry, doubt, anger, all of these things that are not of God. When the enemy starts to throw those things at you," he said, "you can be sure that you're going in the right direction. Because when he's not throwing those things at you, it's because he's not really concerned. He's got you right where he wants you." And so when Jesus calls Peter out on the water, we can put ourselves into Peter's shoes. He calls us to something new, a new way of loving, a more radical way of loving, stepping outside of ourselves. And our response should be, "Okay, Lord, bid me." And as we walk on water, it requires faith. It requires faith. Faith that when we reach Jesus out on the water, it will be everything that we desire. But again, notice that the enemy is there and he throws those winds of the sea at us. And he tries to get us to take our focus off of Jesus Christ so that we begin to sink. But understand this as well, that when we take that leap of faith, that walk of faith on the water, even should we start to stumble and fall, even should we start to give in to the fears of the enemy, Jesus is right there to reach down and pull us out of the water. So as you pray, as you work through your relationship with the Lord, use that principle of discernment. That when the enemy's throwing these things at you, you can be sure that you're headed in the right direction. And that's our thought for the day.